Hello, everyone, and welcome to Head Start's Reading Corner. Today, we're going to read a book called Know and Follow Rules by Cheryl Misner. And so, we do have some friends' names today, and so listen for your name. Again, know and follow rules. Who knows that when we go to school, we have to follow rules? When we're in the car, we have to follow rules. If we're on the bus, we have to follow rules. And when we're at home, we have to follow rules. So, this story is about some children at school following rules. I go to school with my friends. We have rules to help us know what to do. Oh, so in our classroom, we sometimes help make some of our rules. So, we're going to see if our friends are following the rules. We have rules for play. Yep, Kim, we do. We have rules when we go outside or when we go to the gym. And we have rules for work. Sometimes we work quietly. And other times we speak up. Tuesday. So it's Tuesday, and today is Tuesday, KD. You're right. It is Tuesday here too. Rules help us learn. One rule I know is to listen. We got to use our listening ears. I look at the person talking and think about what is said. If I want help, I can ask. So when I want help, I can raise my hand and say, I know I can ask the question. I can follow directions too. I do things the first time I am told. So they're listening to their teacher, and that's Mr. Derek. He's telling them what they're going to do with their leaves. I also do my best. I think carefully about my work. I take time to do it well. Caden said he takes his time too when he's doing his art projects. Rules help me show respect. I keep my hands and my feet to myself. I won't use them to bother or hurt anyone. And see, they doing that a little bit of social distancing. They're standing apart from each other while they are waiting for their food. So they are being nice to each other. They have their hands to their sides or in their pockets and waiting for their turn. That's it, Z. That's what we do. And I ask permission to use things that aren't mine. May I look at that? So she's asking nicely. He has a book about horses and she's wanting to see it. Rules remind me to be polite. I say please, thank you, and excuse me. I speak kind words in a friendly voice. Thanks. I do things to help someone else. What is she doing? What is she doing, Roman? What do you think Marley is doing? Marley is helping him pick up his things. Rules help make things fair for everyone. So Tom says he like bowling, and so this little guy is bowling, and they're waiting their turn. When I play games, I follow rules. I wait my turn and let everyone use things. That's right, Niley. If there's a problem, I listen and I talk about it or get help from a grown up. So, when there's something going on, you have to stop and think, what is the problem? What are our goals? And then we got to think of as many solutions as we can while we're talking to each other. And then we try them. If they didn't work, we try again. Or then we ask the big person to come help us. Rules help keep everyone safe too. I walk in the hallway. So she's using her walking feet. I also use things carefully. So she's being very careful on the stool, and then there's her friend. It's going to help her to make sure she doesn't fall off. And it says, I also use things carefully. So she is getting a computer game. There's some games in there that she's going to try. Each place I go has its own rules. When I know and follow rules, things usually work out well. So they got a beanbag on their head and they're walking with their hands out and they're seeing if they could do it without the beanbag falling off. When I follow rules by myself, I'm being responsible. I learn and stay I'm learning and staying safe. I'm showing respect. So she's playing with the toys. What do you do when you get done playing with toys, Carrie? Yes, we pick them up and we put them away for who? For our next friend. Sydney said it. Okay, so she's cleaning up all the things. Who wants to go there next? You do, Gavin? All right. There's a lot of things there to play with. When we all know and follow rules, it helps us get along. Yep, so when we're listening and following the rules, everyone is happy. And that's the end. So, Miss Darlene had gave me some rules that we need to follow in our classroom. So I want you to look at our board up here, okay? And since we're doing all of our stuff on the computer, we're going to talk a little bit about those things, okay? So our classroom is called a virtual classroom. And there are some rules that we have to follow when we're doing our schooling. So we have to stay in one place. So when you get on your computer, you got to stay there while you're working in class. And then it says learning spot. So where's our learning spot? Right now we're in our group area. So at home you may have a desk or a table that you're working at, or maybe even the kitchen table. So we stay there with our computer until our work is done. And then what is that? Josiah, it is an ear. And what do we have to do with our ears? We have to listen. We got to listen to our rules. And Marley said we turn off our electronics. That's a big word, electronics. What is our electronics? Whether you're using a computer or a iPad. So when we're done with our work, we turn them off. What else do we use at school? Well, you got a school bag that has some materials in it, and so we only use our school tools. So all the things that are in the bag that your teacher have given you. And then it says, be a friend. So we say, hello everyone, good morning. Good morning to Kyrie, good morning to Cam, KD and Tom. So we learn each other's names and who we are when we are looking at each other on the computer. And then we need to make sure we have clothes on. We need to make sure we have our clothes on. And then we need to have an adult near. We need to have mommy or daddy close to us so that if we need help with our electronics or any help when our teachers are talking to us, our big person is there, whether that's mommy, daddy, or grandma or grandpa, okay? So one of the most important things we need to do is be on time. When our class starts at 9 o'clock, we should be in our seat with our computer on and ready to go at 9 o'clock. And then what else you think we should do? You got to stay where we can see you. And I can only see you if you're sitting at your computer or iPad. And then we got to make sure we have our listening ears on and we talk with our microphone. So when we're not talking, we have to put it on mute so no one else can hear us. Okay? When we are talking, we take it off of mute. And then when we're done using our school tools and supplies, we do what? We put them back in our bags. You are right, Kyrie and Kaden, Leonardo. Everyone put their own things back into their bags. Wow, you guys are really good listeners. And so we are getting ready to say goodbye. Okay, so we're going to say we wish you well, and we're hoping that all of our friends are going to be following our rules so that we can learn and be safe. So we wishing all of our friends well. We will see you later. Bye. Talk to you later.